Greetings, 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 everybody here. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. I am Dr. A, Dr. Amira, Dr. Sankofa, Dr. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's who I am. I am your crystal rock goddess. I have to let that flow off my tongue. I'm still getting used to that. Anywho, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Greetings, greetings. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is a prompt video. This was not really planned. I couldn't decide on whether or not I was going to go live today. I said, am I going to go live? Am I not? Will I? Will I? And I said, well, I guess I'm not doing anything with my life right now. I might as well go live before I fall asleep, okay? So I said, well, let me go ahead and go live before I get sleepy. Before I get really, really sleepy. I am sleepy now. So mind you, I am sleepy, but I said, well, I need to honor my commitment. My commitment was I said I was gonna go live. So I try my best to keep up with my commitments. I try my best to make things happen. Um and I know how the analytics are when I miss lives and things like that, it starts to go down. So obviously I have to keep working, right? And I love doing this. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I do love doing it. I just be tired, to be honest with you, right? Um, so let me think of what else I was gonna say. There's so much going on in the world. Anyway, before we get started, I'm not sure if I'm going to do any of the mommies. I'm definitely going to do readings. I'm going to do live readings tonight. I should have posted that, but I wanted you all to come in first. So if you want to get a reading in here today, I'll be happy to give you a sample reading live, live, live. Okay. And so it's going down. So I can definitely do that. And I can definitely do readings on mommies. Y'all got me to 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, I'm going to bed. I need to be off of here at 12 o'clock. I cannot allow anything to jeopardize that sleep, that creep, creep, creep. Anywho, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Please come on in. Um, Make sure that you leave your worries behind, like Michael Jackson said. Leave your worries at the door and run and just enjoy yourself. Ooh, and the mind's and the music's up to you. I feel so bad at all. Actually, we're gonna do Jasmine. Living up the wall. Live your life on the wall. Living up the wall. Oh, live your life on the wall. I changed my mind. I ain't doing no reads today. If I do a reading, we on Jasmine. I changed my mind. Sorry, but I changed my mind, and I deem it necessary for me to sometimes change my mind. No, I don't feel like doing any readings right now because I just thought about it. I said, well, I'm a little tired, so my readings. I mean, I could read in my sleep, yada yada yada. However, I don't think it would be the way that I wanted to do tonight. So I'm sorry, I gotta change the title. That's what I'm doing right here. No, I'm changing this flipping title. So give me a second here. We got to change this title because I'm not doing no reads tonight. Nope. Yeah. Okay, so let's be clear. Let's talk about a couple of things. I am want to talk about something that I did talk about. Give me a second. Now we still will have a conversation. We still will have a conversation, okay? So I changed the title. Okay. There we go. Now, here we go. Okay, so before we get started, make sure you understand this copyright disclaimer. 107, 1976, fair use, fair use, fair use. Purpose of this is for criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So we're basically doing a lot of research. We're doing some commenting, and we're really doing some criticism, and we're really gonna do some teaching. Okay. Now this is fair use, and it is user permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing, but it's not because it's YouTube. Okay, And we can do that. This is a commenting area where we can express how we feel about a particular person that we're doing a review on. And so sometimes it's going to involve us playing the video and pausing it and making commentary on it. That's why it's called commentary. Okay. Now, let's get started and make sure that you all understand that everything we say up in here is what? Allegedly. And so, for those that's entering into the Crystal Palace, you're first going to make a decision on whether or not you're going to come into the parlor room. And before you do that, stop at the bar and get your crystals and libations as you may need to do so. Now, while you're entering the room, make sure if you're gonna, then that's being in the chat. The parlor room is the chat, formerly known as the chat. Now, for those that are not entering into the parlor room and you kind of just want to hang tight, hang by, you want nobody to see that you here and you support me, that's cool too. You can certainly go to the boom boom room, okay? And we also have libations at the bar, and you can also grab your crystals, okay? But we just won't see you doing it. So I see a lot of parlor room attendees. I mean, not to a parlor room. I see a lot of boom boom rooms up in here. Okay. Now let's get started. I'm not doing no chat because y'all not ready for no real chat. Y'all not ready for me to do no real teaching up in here because I will. Okay. Now one day at some point in time, I'm going to talk about I'm going to kind of give y'all some insight to the order. I'm gonna go with the order of seduction as well as 48 laws of power. I'm going to put this into what we're talking about. Okay, so I will hint to some, allude to some eventually, but I think sometimes people don't be ready for it. I think sometimes people want me to just talk real. Y'all don't want me to to teach along with it, what I'm talking about, right? Which is fine, whatever. Okay, so because my Jazzy life has it's an issue for us, not necessarily an issue for her. I would think it'd be because you know how the YouTube scripts is, and they trip with the music. So I'm gonna throw some music up in here already because I don't want no problems. Okay, I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. Okay, so I'm gonna play this favorite little ditty that I kind of think about my Jazzy life when I play this, and this song is off of YouTube. It's their music because y'all know they be tripping with you try to play any epic sound. I'm trying to tell you, that's at least they do with me. I can't tell nobody else, but they trip with me. And I'm not you ready to purchase nothing. I did try to purchase it, but then a lot of stuff came back. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Ain't no point in me sitting up here, doing it. So this is one of Jazz's songs, "Do Better." Although this also applies to Live. Don't get it twisted. So let's get started. I know some of y'all is God, this mic, man. I tell them I'm getting ready to get a new mic. This will be for a guest when they come in. They can be irritated by this mic, not me. I'm just saying. Now, I do actually want to start doing interviews. So if any of you all would like to, if you have an interesting story and you would like me to interview you and get to know you, and basically me get up in your Kool-Aid in your business, and I can certainly do that. Just email me and we can talk about it. Now, I'm not doing, again, everything's alleged here, okay? Now, let's get started. My Jazzy life now. Woo! Let's take this banner off because you already know I said alleged. Y'all know what it is. I done already did my disclaimer. It's over, okay? I did it. Get off my back, okay? Okay. All right, now. Boom, right there. And one thing about YouTube is weird to me. They keep trying to push me to do membership. I'm like, look, I'm not at the point of trying to get nobody's membership. I don't even, I'm not ready for that because I would have to give y'all exclusive information, and I'm not giving y'all no exclusive information right now. Okay. So I'm not doing I just kind of play around with it. I'm like, well, can I charge what I want? Can I do like 90? I mean, if I could do 50 cents for membership, then I would do it. But I don't think they do 50 cents. But something like cheap, not because I feel like I'm a 50 cent contest, not that, but just to kind of pull up these numbers here. Anywho, let's get started. Nah, I'm not doing it. I'm just talking. I'm not doing no 50 cent, and I'm not ready to do no thing. Y'all come on here and enjoy it, okay? Till I get to a certain point, and even then, I'm still gonna hook you up. I gotta hook you. I gotta figure out something to hook people up. Anyway, so let's get started, okay? Um, hmm, my jazzy life here, looking like Joe on the pole. You know what I'm saying? Uh, looking like pink weren't that you stink, red, and you might be eating bread, or a kite, but you want to ride a bike. Okay, looking like salmon. I'm just like I'm a bill on the hill. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Bill on the hill. I'm just a bill on the hill, on Capitol Hill. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? I'm gonna look and see. I think y'all can. Okay, now let's get started. My jazzy life. What's going on? First of all, what's going on in the YouTube street? I haven't gotten any notification for anybody that is happy, sad, or indifferent. Okay, so that would be nice if we can find that out. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. All right. So let's have a real talk. Let's talk real. All right. So if she this is the issue. Let's before we even get started with this video. Listen. First of all, proposal. What is she talking about? First of all, I don't even know. That's all. I hope this is clickbait. I hope to God this is clickbait because I have not. I have kind of been really busy with doing homeschool because y'all know I try to provide enough time with y'all earlier, um, so I can really focus. Like I said, we had a lot of homework with my son, and then I had to, do my mommy duties and kick it with my son and my husband. So I wanted to wait till everybody went to sleep and went and did their thing, so therefore I can come live. Okay. Welcome to Crystal Palace Rose. Welcome to Crystal Palace Darla. I'm like, dang, where my peeps at? Why they? I mean, I know it's a lot of people in the boom boom room, but God, I know I have some people that's coming into the parlor room. Take your shoes off. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. If not, okay, I'm still gonna rock as if it is right. That's how we do. Now, first of all, didn't get in a whole thought here. What I don't get, like, why even? What is she talking about a proposal? I have not watched it anyway. Like I said, I don't understand. Hopefully she didn't ask nobody to marry her because that is like the dumbest thing to ask a man to marry you. Like I don't. I'm sorry. I have certain. I'm traditional in certain sense. I am. I really am. And there's nothing wrong with my jazzy life wanting to be loved. I get it. Like I get it. I'm definitely a supporter of love. It might not seem like it on this channel because we messy. I'm a little messy on the YouTube streets. But in real life, because this is not real life, y'all. But in real life, okay, so let me just be honest. My Jazzy Life, Strong Mommy Chrissy, Wine and Glass, and all these other people, they're putting out a caricature. They're putting out this information. We're commenting on it. We're expressing it, yada, yada, yada. Maybe there are teachable moments in between, and maybe it's just mess, right? But at the end of the day, they put out a product. They're selling us a product, and we're buying it. So that's what it is, okay? So I don't consider this real life. I'm sorry, I don't, y'all. But I do consider you all real. I do consider you all that's in my chat. I consider you guys real. I consider you guys because you all are really supporting me. I really appreciate that. So with that said, not taken away from, but I'm talking about these mommies. This is entertainment. This is really it. You know what I'm saying? For the exception of some of the things that is really, really, really bad, that happen on here with these mommies. Some of the stuff that they do is a little borderline questionable and really problematic with their children, what have you, and even with their own lives or whatever. That's neither here nor there. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay. Now, first, I hope to God. How you doing, sweet? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Thank you for coming into the parlor room. Take your shoes off. Now, my jazzy life. I hope. Can y'all hear me? Please drop diamonds and crystal balls if y'all can hear me. I like the theory of crystal balls. Y'all seen my website got crystal balls on it. Now, my jazzy life. I hope to God that you are not asking no man to marry you again. You already got up on her. Hey, oh hey, me. How you doing? Oh, the guy you didn't ask this man to marry you, because you making a big fool out of yourself asking this man to marry you. I hope that's not it. I hope that is not it. I promise you, that better not be it. That better not be it. Okay, but anywho, let's continue on. I'm gonna hear you out before I even get started with my stuff. Okay, before I even get started with my stuff. But before I get started with my stuff, no, wait a minute. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Let me just express my energy before we get started. First of all, I'm tired. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And I felt like, dang, my numbers is not popping. Dang, I don't know about this YouTube. I kind of doubted myself a little bit today. I was like, freak. I almost said a bad word. I had to clutch myself. I almost said freak. I said, dang, you know what I'm saying? My numbers ain't popping. Like, I don't know. Is this gonna be something I can do to earn a little extra cash? Is this something I can continue to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to keep doing YouTube like this if it's not gonna reach people. You know what I'm saying? Not just about the money, but I want to be able to reach people in some kind of way through laughter, through common sense, utilizing some common sense and being able to talk about certain things that probably wouldn't normally talk about on here, right? So I'm still trying to find. It's not my stitch or stick, right? But I do have, like I said, got the rock side of me. Rock, meaning crystals. You know what I'm saying? Because crystals, because I got on my door in my healing center, it says I love rocks. Me, not crack rock, right? But crystal rocks, because I am connected to crystals. I've always been connected to crystals my whole entire life. I always was fascinated with crystals and rocks. I just didn't understand why until I understand that they contain healing power. And my biological mom, as I was going through her, I know I'm everywhere right now, but I'm trying to explain to y'all some things. And as I was going through her, remember I told you she had this costume jewelry that she saved for me. And as I was going through there, she had rose quartz, she had amethyst. I was just like, huh? It kind of freaked me out. I didn't tell her. I'm telling y'all, if she listens, she'll know. She's like, dang, for real. Some things have freaked me out about her. I just don't say nothing. I don't know what that's about. But I'm like, dang, how she into crystals? And then I found out she's like a Reiki healer, but she don't call it Reiki. She call it laying hands on. And I was like, dang, do you touch people? I'm a Reiki. I do Reiki as well. Oh, dang. So it's just kind of freaked me out. So I just always thought about, like, have you ever I know why I'm here on earth. I know, excuse me, let me correct myself. I know part of the reason why I'm here on earth. I don't know the full details right yet because it's coming to me. And so I'm trying to figure out. And when I do things for a purpose, whether it's good, bad, ugly, or different, right? I do everything I do is for a purpose. And I try to do things for a purpose because I feel like it, because I know it's a part of my journey. I know it's leading me down a certain road, regardless of whether I make detours or not, or if I turn around and go back the same way I came from, or if I venture off to the side and get some gas, or I go off to the side because I gotta patch up a wound because I might got a hole in my tire or whatever. Y'all know what I mean metaphorically when I say hole in my tire, meaning I gotta heal something, right? Or some trigger came up, right? That's what I mean metaphorically, right? So I've been trying to figure out my purpose, and I'm not tripping off nobody clowning me or talking about me or making videos or utilizing these videos to do commentary on me and do all that other shit because I don't give a damn because I've been talking about my whole life, so it doesn't matter. I was always the weird girl. I was always the adopted girl. I was always the strange girl that used to rock mohawks when it wasn't important. I always rocked like that. I always wore a different color Converse. I would have a red Converse on one side, a blue Converse on the other side. I was always the weird girl. You know what I mean? So it don't matter. I don't give a damn about that. I've been bred it that way. was in the movement. You know what I mean? The Ku Klux. I used to stare down at the Ku Klux Klan. We got into a confrontation with them, so I don't care. So that this little YouTube stuff, this little these beat. That's why I said I ain't got time to be beefing with nobody because it's dumb. Because there's so much going on, and I'm not getting ready to beef with another reactor. I'm not. I'm not going to get dragged into that. So, people can send me stuff all they want to. I'm not looking at no videos. I don't give a shit. Okay. So let me just get that out there. Right. All right. So let's continue on. So I don't care about none of that. None of that stuff phases me. None of that. I've been accused of a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't do. You know what I mean? On down to men, you're in the movement, people lying on their penises and different things like that. Oh, I did this. No, you didn't. Well, what it look like? What I look like then? Oh no. Okay, well, we ain't do nothing then, dumb. You know what I mean? So I done been there, done that. I done rolled down. I done had, what you call that? I'm trying to think of pow stuck in my face before. Okay? So this don't mean nothing. This stuff that these young ladies talking about on here don't mean nothing, not a damn thing to me. Because I done got pow stuck in my face through the pokies, through other people. You understand what I'm saying? I got robbed and dumped. None of this stuff mean nothing. It don't. I know I don't look it, but yo, I done been through some things. I done been through some changes. Having the stuff, my family don't even know what I've been through. If I sat down and told my father things that I've really been through, he knows some things, but he don't know it all. But if I sat down and told him things, it would make this grown man, this 80-some-year-old man, cry. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not tripping. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all do me a favor, don't send me no videos with nobody talking stuff, because I don't care, because I don't have no beef with them. They just trying to get their YouTube kicked off the same way I'm trying to get my YouTube kicked off by talking about jazz. And so it comes with the territory. I'm not tripping. I'm just, it's funny though, but I'm not mad at them. Okay. So I'm not beefing. You're not going to force me to go into a beefing contest with anybody. Y'all can do whatever you want to do. You can pop it, lock it, whatever, drop, kick, bump, flip your head around, turn around in a circle, throw up like the Exorcist. It won't matter to me. Okay. So let's go. Okay. Anywho, where am I at? Just keep it up. I've been at it for 2 years. Just now getting some traction. Yeah, I'm just now taking YouTube seriously though, for real. I'm just now taking YouTube serious. I didn't take it seriously before. I was just on here kicking the bobo. And then when I say I'm gonna do a YouTube channel, I say I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then my husband got equipment for it, hooked me up. I mean, he paid for all of this. And then he was just like, "You wasting my money. You need to get your butt up there and do something. You wasting my money. I'd already got this little printer, this Keurig number 2 Keurig, or what is it? Not Keurig, Cricket. This Cricket number 2. You ain't did nothing with it. It ain't been used but one time, and that was you testing it out." I'm like, it's too difficult to use. If I gotta read and study and all that stuff to figure out how to do a machine, I don't want to do it. Damn, my life is complicated enough on some things. I'm a naturalist. If I naturally know how to do it, and I do it. If I gotta learn and all that, F that. You know all I'm saying? This is like when editing these videos. I need an editor. I don't know how to do all this stuff, and I'm not getting ready to learn. I don't. Bump that. I'm not editing no video. Only thing I will do is make me some music. I'm gonna write the lyrics, I'm gonna sing the song, and somebody give me the beat, throw me on the beat. Now I can't sing, but it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny just for y'all. I'm doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for the straights. I'm doing it for the crystals. For the crystals. See? Well, I'm gonna give y'all to 12:30. That's what time I'm gonna give y'all. But listen, I'm doing it for the crystals. You dig? Listen. So I don't know how to do these edit videos. I want to you know how Love Lies Lace fronts Fran and how TMR and YouTube Pimp and even Flow, how they be having those and playing at YouTube, how you be having those little, the little memes and stuff. I want that stuff too, but I want mine just differently. I want it in my style. I want that too, but I'm not making that. I can't. I tried. It looks dumb. It looks stupid. It don't make no sense. It's like a laughing stock. Look at these pictures I posted. Look at these little screensavers or whatever the hell you want to call these dang old things. They look dumb. Look. That ain't me. I ain't with all that. I need a team. I need a team behind me because I don't know how to do none of that stuff. I'll pay you when I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'll pay you. We'll figure something out. I'll pay you per time you do something for me, right? But I no, I'm not doing this. Look, I can't do it. Okay. I know what my strengths are. My strengths is to talk my ass off. That's what I'm supposed to do. Talk. I'm supposed to talk and make y'all laugh and do crazy stuff and share life experiences and talk about these helpers on here. Okay, bunnies. DUNNIES. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing all this other extra stuff. Okay, get off my back. I done got frustrated now. Anyway, let me finish reading. All right. So what man wants them? Dirty house, kids unkept, can't even cook. Yeah, I agree. That's look, let me tell you something. I came out the womb a wife. You understand what I'm saying? I should have been a wife. Man, I've been a wife twice, okay? I was meant to be a wife. That's just a mommy and a wife, and I'm something else. And don't get it twisted. Even in my pain and my horror, that the first time I got married, right? Even doing that, we weren't equally yoked. He was different and I was different. We just shouldn't have been together. We just made children and kept it moving, right? But that's not the point. And I don't have no problem. I don't have no hate for him. I can't hate him. This father of my children. Uh, my first set of children, but needless to say, I've been a mom, you know what I'm saying, since I can remember. You know, and it's just who I am. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is in my blood, and I just can only do what I can do. I know my strengths, I know my possibilities, and if I can't do something, I'm not gonna do it. I mean, especially if I try and it looks stupid. No, help, help. They say when you need help, I'm stranded on the road. Help, y'all, help. If you can edit, help me, please help me, help me, baby, please help me. And make me some memes or something. I'll pay you. Help me, please. I'm just telling. Anyway, you have to have a personality for a reactor. If you make it funny and real, they will come. Just be yourself. I sure am gonna be myself. I am being myself. I swear I am. The 5 different people that walk in me. But I subscribe to you. You too funny. Yeah, she is hilarious, man. Welcome to the Crystal Palace of Black and Bougie. At least you can work on StreamYard. I can't figure that out how to share videos. Well, I'm good at that kind of stuff, that PowerPoint and stuff. That's good because I do presentations. I know I do like presentations for businesses and school, and even if it's a ghetto, I've done a ghetto presentation and still got they still loved it. I'm just being honest. I did a hood presentation, but it's like whatever. I done weed presentations and I professionally did them. I mean, I know how to do it. I can do that in my sleep. I used to be I public speak too. And just like how I talk now, I'm messing up words and people's names. So I still do it. Like when I public speak, they crack up. There's been a lot of mass unaliving in the Marines. 22 people have perished. That's sad. That is sad. That's probably why I don't look at a lot of news. I do look at stuff, but sometimes it be hard though, because it's like I'm a Taurus and I wear my heart on my sleeve when it comes to people perishing, no matter who they are. It just bothers me. So my husband be like, he'll mention something and he's like, don't look over here. I'm like, why? He's like, don't look over here, because he knows how I am. And he's like, look, I ain't gonna be up. You ain't gonna be up all night with this. Oh no, Black. Okay. All right. They haven't even caught all the suspects. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to have to check it out. Be right back. Okay, Darla. Listen, here's another thing too. This is why I said that going to all these different places and stuff like that, going to these concerts, going to a lot of places, man. I'm like really conscious of this kind of stuff because there's too many crazy people out here, and they be having this Manchurian candidate stuff and all kind of little stuff that they do. I'm telling you, it be all by design, but y'all don't want to hear my conspiracy theories on that. We're not gonna talk about that right now. I'm gonna talk about my Jazzy life. I'm just gonna tell you. My nerves are bad. I have a son in the military. Exactly. I understand. None of my children went to the military. And I appreciate your son for his services. Okay. But they said, but that's a whole nother conversation. We have to have another conversation. I don't want to offend people that's in the military because it's not them, because they go because they believe in something, because they go to fight for the country, and they also go to have benefits and to be able to take care of their families or to be a better them. So I'm not getting ready to clown any of the soldiers. So we're not gonna do that. But it's the powers that be that runs the situation. That's a whole nother story. Okay. Now let's talk. Okay, so what she's drinking right now, and we could presume um is she's trying to do this supplement so she don't have to eat. Yes, we thank them so much. Exactly, Rose. Exactly. So y'all, what y'all not gonna get? What somebody's not gonna get me to do is to disrespect soldiers who have fought and who tried to do to make a difference. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't have no beef with them because it's not their fault. You know, they're just doing what they're told to do. They're soldiers. That's why they're called soldiers, right? Um, I think this is clickbait. It probably is, but we gonna clown her. Well, if she want to clickbait, we gonna clickbait her right into a going off on. Okay, let's go. And see, that's what's annoying to me right there, Mark. The fact that we have to wait, even if you have a small talk conversation or you have a conversation before the conversation, that's fine. But I don't like that about you and Chrissy and Strong Mommy Chrissy and the rest of y'all that do that. It is annoying. People are paying money. You have a membership. People are watching you and wasting 5 minutes, 20 minutes at times for you to just sit your behind online and not talk about jack nothing. You always clickbait, and exactly, Mimi. She's always clickbaiting. She always gets online and she talks about nothing. And then I sit here and I'm thinking you gonna, say some good stuff which don't make no sense. And I have to stand here and watch this video, and me and the Crystal sitting up here watching your little silly, sorry self and your little ornery self, ornery girl. And you don't sit up here and talk about nothing. And we have to make small talk, and I have to fake this video off because you just dumb as a box of chicken, and it's ridiculous. Okay? Now you better get on here and tell us something. I'm really mad. I'm not. I'm just being. Chris ain't about to marry her ever. Girl, if he will, if she won $1 million, shoot, hell, I'm married. I'm just playing. I'm just, I'm just playing. How you doing on show? This live here. Yes, ma'am, it's live. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Oh my God. No, she's not live. We're live though. Oh my God. From the food pantry to the altar. Right. That is the most repugnant ghetto stuff. That's ghetto living, boy. I swear to God. Man, if she goes to the food pantry, then say that, and then get married. We clowning her. Oh my God. We clowning her. We're gonna do a reenactment. Oh, I got some ideas that I want to do, but damn, I do have a videographer here, but dude, he charged too much. I mean, he do a decent job, but it's. I'm gonna pay you 42. I'm gonna pay you $200 something for just a 45-second video. I don't think so. You better make it. You better make it at least 30 minutes and break it up. But anyway, that's cool. She tried to style it out. Yeah. I know. I mean, she tried. Yeah, she tried. She better get it together. We get on her. She better talk some good stuff. You hear me? Quiz told her that they would get married in the beginning just to clown her. He didn't marry the two other baby mamas. They why why is she so special? I don't know. She ain't special. I mean, I just, why am I being mean? I feel like I'm being mean when I say she ain't special. Maybe she is special to somebody that don't have no sense. Oh, let's say this is not Jazzy life. No, come on, Jazzy. You tried to make out that you was getting proposed to. Chris gone. They tried to reach to Blueface situation. They tried to react to the Blueface situation. Who? Her and Chris? Chris been long gone. Jazz get the child support like the other baby mamas. For real? Did y'all see Lucifer? I'm sorry, Gotti. My bad. I'm sorry. Ooh, that was mean. That was mean. That was mean. I'm sorry. I'll take that back. No, Gotti. I'm not calling her Medusa because Medusa in the mythic mythic world, as I read, Medusa was a black goddess who basically had powers. She was so beautiful that when people looked at her, they would turn to stone. And those weren't snakes in her head, that was actually locks. So, no, I'm not calling this chick Medusa. The nerve of her. No, her name is, I call her God. Jazzy tried to style it by talking about a blue face. Oh my God, no, she didn't. You know what? But remember, if y'all recall, yes, was that yesterday? I think it was Monday. Monday, I did a comparison to her and her, Chris, Philip, all of them to her. Remember? So it's kind of like you know what I mean? I'm telling you, my Jazzy Life watches my videos, y'all. I could tell by some things that she says. You know, so she did a comparison to her and Chris and all of them. I just did that on Monday. Yeah, did y'all go back and look? Okay, let me break this down. No, my Jazzy Life. No. We ain't gonna do this. We ain't gonna do this. She said Chris is still being a deadbeat. No, she didn't. Hold on. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this real quick. I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you. I'm not ready. We didn't ready to watch it full throttle because some of y'all be like, "Ew, you was supposed to be playing my Jazzy Life, and you playing your video. She's just such a nerd because she playing her own video. Oh, yeah. How you doing that?" I don't feel like all that. You shut up. If you say that, shut up. You shut up, girl. Anyway. Okay, here's my cook time. This is what I was talking about. Oh, just watch all the reactors. Am I a reactor? Can y'all safely say that I'm a reactor? I don't know. Am I a reactor? I react on people. I don't know if I'm a reactor. I still don't qualify as a reactor. Okay, so hold on one second. I'm gonna, before we get into this fuzzy, excuse me, Bunny, Bunny. Okay, give me a second here. We're gonna do dinner time. See, just when I made dinner at lunchtime, because I do that because I like to get my stuff cooked and out the way. All right, hold on. They are ready for it. So as far as me calling, I mean, if y'all feel froggy, and that didn't really hurt. That didn't really bother me because it's true. Just like we knew my Jazzy Life was going to try to propose to Philip. And let me tell you something else. I really believe my Jazzy Life proposed to Chris too. She just didn't. She probably filmed it, but he said no, so she didn't put it out there. Okay. I honestly believe that my Jazzy Life proposed to Chris too, and he told her no. And then he kept on saying, "Well, you don't rush me," and he started talking about let a man be a man and all this type of stuff because he didn't have no intentions on doing it. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about and discuss why my Jazzy Life. It's not about love, okay? Let's discuss why my Jazzy Life was proposed to Philip. Let's talk about why allegedly my Jazzy Life was proposed to even Chris. And what we call him Buffalo Butt over here. Some of y'all might be like, ew, don't call him Buffalo Butt. And why you talking about Philip got a face? Philip got a face on your mother. I mean, that's my opinion. Y'all know I was cooking, so when I cook, you know, I move around. You know what I'm talking about. And I'm not trying to hear him get to this. Although all his children look like him, I'm not calling children ugly, okay? So
need the person that's helping heal them. And that happens. And you have to make some decisions. That's something that I went through in training, right? And you have to make a
Okay, so I'm trying to
boundaries
find the
with
point
friends.
where I talked about the
That
blue
school
face.
was no
I'm trying to go.
longer, that school was a rip-off school, right? To be honest with you. I didn't ask him to marry. I asked him to marry me, and he said yes. Okay? And so the whole point of that's why she wears that ring. She wears that little fake ring on the ring finger because she's trying to make it seem to her right. So a bum like Chris and Philip, of course she can get somebody like that, the old Philip. You know what I'm saying? So of course she can get certain people like that because she understands her limitations. She understands her scope of operation. She knows what she can get. She knows what she can't get. You understand what I'm saying? My Jazzy life is not under no illusion. I'm trying to tell you, my Jazzy life is not as dumb as everybody thinks she is. When it comes to men, she knows exactly what it is, and she knows that with a bum, it's easier to get with a bum and clean him up than to try to go get somebody out of her league. My Jazzy life understands that certain men or just out of her league that just not gonna be bothered with her. She knows she can only get and Olivia understands that too now. They're gonna have a couple more children. It's gonna be a trap for her because what he's doing is he's trapping her to make sure that she stays, give her a little attention besides from me. Because he said, well, I gotta give her attention first, right? So he gave her attention first. Then the second thing, he gave her the public attention. Then he said, well, I'm gonna give her like a little rap career like I did with Sean. I'm gonna try to make her feel like she's a celebrity. Then that's the second thing he did, besides, putting babies in her, right? We know.
Okay, so y'all see. Okay, yeah, so y'all see I did a comparison. That's all I wanted to show y'all. I'm gonna move on because I know y'all ain't like you put in your video. You better take that. Well, go back and look at that video then. It's called Dinner Time. Shoot. Dang. Get off my back. Ugh. Okay, let me read these comments. Oh, Jazzy Life watches all the reactors. I don't know if I qualify. Again, Jazz ain't gonna get nothing but 25 on all of her BMs, all the other BMs. Chris didn't realize how Jazzy trapped him with a child that he didn't want. Jazz was Chris's money and food supply until she got too needy, allegedly. Hey, Crystals. Hey, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Happy. Phil even said Jazz was too needy. They still, but he got with her. He been doing that. He raised her. Him and his mama raised her. Of course, he knew she was needy. He made her needy. Okay. They still haven't got the suspect in the main. There's a multiple crime scenes. Wow, that's sad. Excuse me.
Take you for a trip. Oh, this shit loading so slow. Oh, I need to fill out that paper. What time is it? Yes, I took it, lady.
Okay. I really this is like why I want to fast forward her because she does this dumb stuff. Like I said, it wastes people's time. I can't take her when she does this. It's not
stuck
fun.
In my head, y'all. That song is stuck in my head.
Well, we don't want to stuck in.
Yes, I took his lady. I'm like blue faced and something. I cleaners, and honestly, I thought about that because I get tired of cleaning up this house, and I feel like when I clean, majority of my day revolves around me cleaning. So, what is he doing? But how do y'all feel about the engagement with Blueface and his baby mama?
Who gives a good goddamn flip about Blueface and his baby mama getting married? You're not gonna get married right now unless you're gonna pay a fool to marry you because you're not wifey material. You're not wife made. Okay, you don't cook. You don't if
You don't all you do is sit on your fat butt and eat and yell at your kids like, ah, stop it, stop it. You know, you already ate. Well, that's how you do. So you're not gonna be married. Nobody's gonna marry you unless they're desperate, unless you won the lottery, man. Unless you're paying. You gotta pay, girl. You gotta pay the late girl. Unless you get to the point, hell, you even your mama, even somebody might marry your mama if they not already married allegedly. But even your mama have a quicker chance of being married than you. At least she's been stable with this man for some years. For God's sake, you can't even keep a man for long periods of time. Besides Philip, and he don't count. I mean, he wasn't really with you, girl. He was with the streets. He was for the streets. Okay. Now, do Jazz have on her Halloween clothes? She got a Halloween hair on. Lord, I declare.
Do y'all feel like it was planned? Like, do y'all feel like that they pre-planned it together? Does that make sense? Like,
What difference does it make? All of y'all pre-planned stuff. All of y'all pre-planned engagements. And y'all always do stuff for social media. Okay? When I got married, I didn't do it. I didn't get on social media. And I did talk. I did have like a little thing. I did do like I did something before I got married. I just posted. I was just trying to show people how you can get married for under. I think it was $500. I think it was four. I said you can get married under four. I think it was like 300. I can't remember what my budget was, but nevertheless, I said you can get married, wedding ring and all under budget. You know what I'm saying? For just to get married for the sake of being married, because you want to get married. You want to get married to the person you get married. You don't need all that fancy dancy, stuff. You know what I mean? You can celebrate. Y'all can always celebrate y'all lives together as y'all go, right? And I was just trying to tell people, like, because this one girl was like, she kind of clowned me. She's like, well, I don't understand why why you went down to the courthouse and got married, and why y'all didn't do that. I was like, girl, for what? I don't even have no friends like that. I have a couple people that I'm cool with or whatever. My mother, not my biological, my mother who raised me has passed on, so why? I don't even want to, that would be something. That would be more something for her. That would be something she would be more interested in than me. That has never really been me, but because I almost let social media dictate to me that I should have this wedding, this extravagant wedding. I mean, my children were grown at the time, right? And I had my little handsome guy upstairs, right? At the time, but at some point in time, I would like to remarry. We would like to get married, and that's a whole other conversation about two weddings I had. One was in Vegas. That wasn't that was kind of not real. That was some situation we thought it was, but it turned out not to be. We got ripped off, but that's a whole nother conversation. So anyway, we had to wind up getting really married here in our city. But nevertheless, and I told my husband, he's like, no, really, but that's another story. Anywho, so the point is that social media dictates a lot of things that these folks do. Even Blueface wedding, which we didn't talk about allegedly. Obviously, it feels like it was staged. The engagement, I'm sorry. It feels like it was really done for social media and to keep them, because men do trap too. Just like women trap, so do men, right? So my Jazzy life is on the same boat. So why she talking about this? What about your engagement? What about you getting married? What about your life? We don't want to hear you do commentary, girl. We want to know about your life. This ain't what you're here for. I thought you said you was a family channel. Be a family channel. Do stuff. Don't try to have conversations. Don't let the professionals have conversations that do commentary. You're not a commentator professional. You're not good at it because you sound whack. Even your whole conversation, your whole spiel is whack a doodle. Quack, 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 quack. Like a duck. Like quack, quack, quack. But you whack, whack, whack. Okay?
Krishan drops her diss track. And I feel like
Again, it's the same old thing. I'm telling y'all, she's every time Gotti posts something, you don't even have to tell me. Every time Gotti posts something, she always try to compare herself with Krishan and Blueface and that his other muffin head girlfriend, his the first baby mama, the fiance, we will call her the first baby mama, right? She always do that comparison. She always compare herself. She's always trying to compare herself to Asia. She's always trying to compare herself to Gotti and that other Shakina, whatever her name is, Shalana, Shakana, Babana, Lanana, whatever her name is. Chris's other baby mama, the twin boys. I don't remember her name. Hell, I don't keep up with these stuff. It's funny. B-U-N-N-Y. All right. I was being funny. That was my sleep voice. Okay, I thought about that. I said, that may sound like I'm going, but I'm not. And I did it again, and they're gonna say this may sound like it. I'm crazy. Anyway, listen. The point is, she's always doing a comparison to these folks. Girl, you are not a celebrity. You are a YouTuber. You are a chick. I'm gonna say something else. You are a female dog that is on YouTube that shares your horrible, miserable existence. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I was tapping into my healing energy. I'm not supposed to say that. Okay, let me say it a different way. You are a YouTuber. Good afternoon. Thank you. Good morning, I should say, or good evening. It's in 3 minutes. It'll be morning. So I can say good evening for 3 minutes. Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Ebony, please take off your shoes. Thank you so much. Well, we can't even compare herself to be going to be married or engaged. Right, but she always compare herself to them. And it's the most annoying, most gut-wrenching punch in the knife in the kidneys in Cody Brown style that I've ever experienced in my life when it comes to her. Greetings, don't tell me they need it. Don't need no man telling me I do. Okay, girl. All right. Now, welcome to the Chris Fowl. Take shoes off. Now, again, she always does that whole little spiel. She always does that, and it is so annoying. And I know what you're doing, my Jazzy life. Nobody could really care. Really, we don't really care about Blueface and Krishan. It's just something that because it's in the buzz, because it's in social media, because they put the money out there to put them in the algorithm to make them pop or whatever. Blueface is the most non-talented rapper I've ever heard. He raps off key, and then the stuff he says is just dumb. His whole conversation is the most repugnant. He really should be locked up based off the conversations he's had with his own child. I don't know what in the CPS happens with that family. It's not even funny. It's not cute. It's not adorable. I don't want to hear him doing the stuff that he does. I don't watch him. But I told y'all this bunny thinks she is oh girl. She really believes in her head. I promise you. She's convinced herself, and some one of her people on her chat was saying she was telling her problems. This is what I think in my humble energetic opinion, and the energy that I feel that has happened. I really believe that she was told by one of the people on her chat, or one of a couple or several, that her and Chris and all of them are just like Blue Shine, Chris, and she thinks this stuff is okay. She thinks this stuff is functional. She doesn't see the dysfunction in this stuff. She gets off on things like that. She wants that type of drama because she welcomes drama in her life. Now, I might talk about drama, but I don't want it in my life. Now, have I been dramatic before? Oh yeah, hell yeah. But will I do that now at 50? No. No, the most drama I'm gonna do is with my husband and behind closed doors, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Now, other than that, and that's TMI. Okay, I don't need that drama. I want an easy life. I want an easy life. That little 7-year-old, you trying to pull the tricks on me and stuff, and peek around corners and stuff. And I had to apologize to him earlier. I did not know that I got heard when I told him that he needed to brush his teeth because I smelled this stuff. I had to apologize to him. So note that I apologize to him because I thought I put it on mute. And I really listened to it, and I apologize to my kid because that wasn't right. But I mean, it's the truth, but I shouldn't have said it for everybody to hear. But Unlike you, Miss Jazzy Life, I actually do apologize to my kids. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in the wrong, and I had to apologize to him today, so he accepted. So let's move on. And I told him that I was gonna tell y'all I apologize. So anyway, hi Tanya, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Thanks for coming in. Please take your shoes off. Now, again, my Jazzy Life girl, we don't want to hear about Krishan and blue belly, blue face, blue neck tie faced up. I don't whatever his dang old name is. I don't even remember the first baby mom name. I don't care about her name. Jaden. I don't know. I don't care about that. It's like beyond my scope of brain power. Like I can't get 5 minutes back of even talking and thinking about these folks because they got a little change, right? So whatever they trying to do with they change, and they getting paid off of y'all keep talking about them because they stupid, and that's the whole goal for them to be stupid. That is the whole goal for everybody to, and the whole goal also is propaganda to put these type of relations out here so women like your dumb ass, excuse me, your dumb self think it's okay. And what happens is there will be more, egregious things that are happening to our children, our families. The black home is broken up, and guess what? Somebody end up going in jail, and so it perpetuates year after year. This is another form. And even the Smiths putting all this mess out. She degrading him as a man. I don't, all kind of stuff. And some of the stuff I get where she's coming from. Will do have an ego, and he was more in love with his ego and the stuff. When she told him what she wanted, he didn't give it to her. He doing parties for her ego. I get all that. Both of them is jacked up, right? We understand that that's none of my business, but since y'all put it out there, I'm gonna comment, right? However, that's why they're doing all this perpetuating. That's why they're doing all this agenda. It's one big agenda to destroy the black family, to destroy normal households, to turn your household, because women, especially women like myself, housewives, we get to looking at this mess, and we be like, oh, we need some excitement in our relationships, and so we'll start doing certain things to create excitement. And what it does is it ruins our relationships. Okay, I'm already hip to the game. My Jazzy Life, you stupid. Okay, let's move on. And it shows that some of y'all are. So it was 42 people. So y'all want to hear me telling y'all the real. Y'all don't. I ain't gonna talk that stuff. Let me tell you something. Y'all crazy. I'm gonna be like living a minute start going on. I'm not. I'm just tripping. I'm playing. Anyway, let's continue. I only know two successful marriages that lasted after big weddings. My niece has been there since she was 19 and just celebrated 20 years. That's great. My parents stayed married all the way up until my mother passed away. Okay. So, I mean, my father took care of her. She had Alzheimer's. She took care of her until he just couldn't have her in the house no more because he could. It was just hard. I mean, especially without, help. And I tried to, he wouldn't let me help her because I'm all the way 4 hours away. And I was like, look, I can come back. He's like, nah, I don't, what I mean? You need to I'll handle it. You know what I mean? So he was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead. How do you feel about me putting her into a nursing home? I'll go see her every day. He was going to see her every day. He sat there with her for about 4 hours a day, and then went home. Some days he'll do 8. On the weekends, I think he did like 6. You know what I mean? So, you know, again, I've seen successful marriages. I have a whole bunch of successful marriages in my family. A lot of my family has been married for eons of years and years and years ago. I mean, God, they still married, they still working, still functional. It ain't just like Teddy, uncle such and such in one bedroom and grandma in the. No, they all in. I'm not grandma, auntie. They all in the same bedroom. Kick, you know what I'm talking about? They still together. You together like that. You know, they still be there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They still have relations, right? So I've been around a lot of successful marriages. I've been around a lot of happy people who were married. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of examples. My grandmother did marry 3 times, but nevertheless, her last marriage, she stayed long, married very long to this last marriage for a very long time, and she was happy. They was happily married. I didn't meet her husband because I just met her like a few years ago. He has been passed on. He's transcended. She's just transcended this year. Um, but again, my other grandmother, who I grew up with, she was married to my grandfather up until he passed away. Okay, so I've experienced that, so I understand that. I understand what it takes to have a successful marriage. I understand that. I understand the tools and what to do, and I understand that when you have problems and what to do and how to deal with it. Reasonable problems. Now, some stuff I was like be over my head. Like, wait a minute, Jack, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But God bless that we still together. But anyway, let's continue. Um, if I had to trade places with Jasmine, I would start from her right now. I'm just not interested in blue face crap. I'm not. Who gives a good journey? Blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. It's all this stuff is an agenda. All this mess they talking about this mess. They trying to perpetuate negative behavior. The social media was an experiment, guys. That sounds like Jasmine, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, social media is an experiment. All this mass shoot, all this stuff is like a whole big conspiracy. They just doing this crap to start some stuff. I'm telling you, it's population control. To take down certain groups of people, yo. Okay, let me get off this spot. This help. That's when she gets to talking this dumb stuff. I had to bring her back to reality, man. What is she talking about, yo? I would cry for 5 minutes, then get mad, then figure out ways to move forward. No way I would be lazy and sit around with children that need me. I would be moving forward fast. That's why I was like, Sky, I was just like, yo, get off. That's why I could only talk so much about Sky. I was just like, I couldn't watch her walking and, she gave up her truck because she cared about what people think. What? Are you crazy as hell? Listen, I got a decent car out there. Them 2 cars that's paid paid for. I am eventually gonna get new cars, but we getting them on our terms. Right now, they doing all right. Okay, and then I got a rental, and I got a rental out there. Okay, uh, until I decide to get another car. Okay. Anyway, my thoughts and our prayers are with you. What's going on with Darla? Oh, oh, your grandma passed away. Your people passed away at 91 years old. Sorry to hear that. My condolences. Hello. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tanya. She passed away at 91 years ago, 2 years ago. Okay, well, still, my condolences, nevertheless. You are speaking my language. Yes, ma'am. It's like, come on now. My dad too had it. He had no idea who I was, and I would pray I did that he didn't forget. Yeah, my mother, when I would see her sometimes, she'll kind of zone out here and there. You know what I mean? She'll be like, yeah, you know what I mean. She knew who I was, and sometimes she would forget my name, and she'll be talking about, she had Alzheimer's. Only lasted for 2 months. She did. Then we did hospice. That was fast. But my mother like had Alzheimer's for a very long time. She had Alzheimer's. God, I mean, it lasted for a long time. I'm just gonna say for a long time. I can't tell you, but she told me like a little while ago that she was sick. She had told me before my father told me she was really sick, but I kind of already knew. She was forgetting stuff way too much. I would cry for 5 minutes. Okay, we already did. Okay, I just want to make sure that I read everybody's comment. I'm sorry if I skipped over anybody. Okay, my dad had it too. He had no idea who I was. Okay, I read that already. Um, yeah, I'm sorry as well. Yeah, it's something else though. It's something to deal with. And I just couldn't. I kind of shut down mentally. I'm not gonna lie to you, because she already pretty much, we talked about it before it got bad. She was like, "Look, I'm getting ready to go. You need to live your life." This is what she told me. She's like, "Look, I'm getting ready to go. I'm not gonna be here forever." She been preparing me since I was in junior high. Like, look, I'm not gonna be here forever, because she was a seer. Also, she's like, "Look, I'm not gonna be here forever. So you just need to get yourself together, because you're not where you need to be." You know what I mean? I wasn't where I need to be. My mom used to check me. I didn't have a mama like Cheryl. My mom used to get in my tail. You heard me? She'd be like, "You're not where you need to be. You chasing around these little broke revolutionaries. You need to get your butt and get it together." When I got with my husband, he was at peace. My father was like, "That's what's up." My father was like, "This is it. This is who you're supposed to be with." You know what I mean? But before then, my parents was like, They was just like, "Look, you need to get together. You're not where you need to be financially, mentally, psychologically. You are a good person. We know you're a good person, but you're just not where you need to be, and you messing up." I had those kind of parents. I'm just gonna be real. I'm not gonna be like my Jazzy life and tell y'all, "Ooh, I'm doing my best." No, no, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. So, and so once my mother knew I got together, she started fading Alzheimer's. It got bad. But she did tell me like she was proud of me for it, because I definitely turned it around way before she passed away. But I was able to hear that she was proud of me. So that meant a lot. Um I live in Florida every day now. Honda has been delivering, no one buying this year. So many new cars on the lot. Shoot, I need to come down to Florida and get me a Honda. I don't mind a Honda. You heard me? I'm not tripping. I don't want now. I want no alligator up in the Honda, or a crocodile. Shit, it might be a Honda. It might be an alligator up in there. You know what I'm talking about? Or lizards. Shoot, that was weird. I'm telling you, when I went to Orlando, I had never seen this in my life. I was trying to act casual, because I was with my one this one dude, and it wasn't no romantic stuff. It was just, we was colleagues, we was friends. And he was like, "You need to come." He was trying to get with me. No, I ain't gonna lie, but nothing didn't pop off. Right? So he's like, "Why don't you just come down here, get your head cleared, just figure out what you want to do with yourself, and you just come down here. I'm gonna pay for everything. I'm gonna pay for you a hotel room. I'm gonna pay for you your food, everything covered on me. I'm like, okay, cool. So I came down there, man. I seen a lizard walk across the sidewalk. Ooh, y'all almost like to die. I said, "Oh my god!" And I just held it. I held my composure, because I didn't want to, look like I was a punk or something. But I'm telling you, I almost passed out right there on the spot. You hear me? Anyway, Rose is on mom's side, but on dad's side, they are festy, well, into their 90s. Yeah, a lot of my grandmother lived all the way up until her late 80s, and her sister's like in her 90s. So I mean, they kind of live long, for the most part. The women do anyway in my family. I had a bunch of aunts who kept me in line along with my parents. Yeah, I did too. But I ain't listen to them aunts. I didn't listen. I like, get out of my face. You need to get your own children together. You'll come here and tell. I was off the chain. I wasn't no crackhead or nothing. I wasn't on drugs or anything like that. But I'm telling, or I didn't have substance problems. Okay? But I'm just saying, mentally, man, I told y'all that. I told y'all I was kind of, whoa. I was dealing with being, that whole thing of being adopted and not knowing where I came from, and just just without. I don't feel like talking about that right now, but just kind of going through some things, you know what I mean, that I've been through, like, without really going through. I'm a survivor of some things that occurred to me in my life, right? And I'm a survivor of that. Maybe one day we'll have that conversation, but needless to say, I'm a survivor of a couple things. And, and I was just able to, move on. And I had to deal with all this stuff. You got to, what? Sometimes it come crashing down on you, start acting like a plum fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, right? But, hey, Your aunt was like the Golden Girls. That is hilarious. I got a deer in my backyard almost every year. I don't live near the beach. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to see. I don't even want to see no deer. Let me tell you something. Let me see a bear. I don't want to see no bear. I don't get twisted. I do live by some woods now. I live by a creek, little creek and woods, and so I have to be. I'm certainly mindful of some things, right? But you know, it's a lot of what is it? A lot of they have a lot of field mice that runs around, and so one thing I haven't seen one, not on wood, but you know, even if let's say the one do come through, they ain't gonna stay long because I don't have no food on the floor. They ain't gonna get no food. They'll be pissed off come up in here. Now I can't speak on other places. I ain't gonna name no names. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But no, they don't play. These where we live at, they're kind of like really strict on some things, you know. And I know Louisville do have a bed bug problem, like in the hotels. I thought bed bugs was like fake. I thought that was like a bedtime story. I didn't realize that was real until I moved to Louisville. I was like, "Are you serious? Are those are bedtime bugs?" They said, "Yeah, girl, when you been?" They trying to make me feel like I'm crazy because I didn't know it was a such thing as bed bugs. Huh? I almost backed into the deer in my drive. Oh hell no! Oh hell no! No no no! Oh, HE double hockey stick. Oh no.
He was like, Jaden, we gotta figure something out to take the I don't know where he is. I go look in the twins room.
Okay, so what you need, you know why that little baby's crying? You know, sometimes children try to tell you little dumb smart self something. Like you think you're smart on YouTube, right? Meaning you know how to make money on YouTube. So I'm gonna call you smart in that perspective. But you gotta sell your blood, do that, but that's neither here nor there. My point is, my daddy, life girl. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is that girl, God trying to tell you something, girl. Like I feel like Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle was like when he started trying to scurry away from the issue when he was acting like he was Black Bush and he's like you know what I mean? Y'all see the episode. Anyway, I was just sorry, I just thought about that. I just started laughing. Darla, all these have a Golden Girl cup, mug cup. Oh, I want that. That'd be cute. My granddaughter got a Golden Girl shirt. I said, why would y'all buy that little girl that? They sure got a one. I'm gonna go buy me one tomorrow. All this is right down the street from me. You know, and they don't. Sure, see if I go up and I'll probably get walking out with some fruit. So I'm trying to tell y'all they have some good fruit. I'm gonna go get that mug tomorrow if I remember. I'm gonna go get that mug and I'm gonna go get me some more fruit. Hit the like button. It's always fun in here. Yes, it is. I get to talking crazy, y'all. I ain't finna be spilling all my stuff. I just imagine now I get to spilling some stuff about my stuff. I already told y'all a lot, you know, but I don't care about the stuff I tell y'all. I don't care. Y'all can flap it up, rub it down. Oh no, you know. But I get telling y'all stuff. They be done. Yes, Dr. Miro. She know what she did, and then they be trying to find people that I've wronged in my life, and they'll all be doing a panel about me. So when I found out, oh y'all, I started telling off on all their business. I'm like, yeah, you know, tell them about what you did, such and such and such and such. Oh, I'll make them look, I'll crush them. I'm already prepared just in case they might think they're going to try it. I will crush them. I will crush them. I will crush groove them. It would not be a groove. It would be a crush. It'd be a grandmaster crush. Oh my God, y'all. I get to talking to her crazy. My husband like, he talk crazy. I'm like, but he know I talk crazy to him. Anyway, that would be crazy. Right. All this is next to barbecue restaurant in Dunkin' Donuts. I'm in trouble. You know what? Actually, yeah. You know what? Come to think of it, I'll tell you, all these cities is set up the same way. Yep. Dunkin' Donuts is a little way. I mean, it's kind of it's not next door, but it's right by there, right? And like barbecue. I don't like BB, so it don't matter. I don't know. It's a barbecue not nearby, but it is on the same street. So we find that other most cities are made the same.
From Aiden. Legend. Go look at the twins' room for Elmo. We cannot find Elmo. Take a butt. I don't know. Go look in there. Go look in the box. Go
Okay, so get your butt up and go find it for him.
look over there. He is. Elmo is not in there. He's not in there. I already looked.
Because we don't want to hear. Oh my God, girl. I gotta fast forward her and that hollering child. Oh God, y'all. Woo, I'm talking about her. But
Doesn't deserve that.
it's gonna be my luck because I'm talking so much junk about it. It's gonna be my luck that the next kid we get, it's gonna be a holler. I'm gonna be in the background. I'm like, I trust you, Jazzy. It's gonna be my luck. I'm gonna have a holler, because it gets on my nerves, and it always happens like that.
That she does deserve to be treated like a queen, meaning he should have been already proposed to her and straightened his life up.
Girl, shut the up. No, he shouldn't have married her. No, he shouldn't. You trying to have her life. You trying to okay her, this man ruining this girl's life. I mean, the little life she has. She's not that good either. She's not the best person. She be welling off on her children allegedly. You know what I mean? These people are crazy. None of these people in this circle are worth a damn. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. I know some of y'all might like Blueface. He ain't worth a damn. His mama ain't worth a damn. This is all my opinion. Both of the baby mamas ain't worth a damn. None of them. I'm not with none of them. I don't co-sign none of they bull stuff. They all not worth a damn. Okay, sorry. I hate to get news flash. They ain't worth a damn. My Jazzy life. Shut up.
And stop fucking around with all these females. You know what I'm saying?
He's not though. They have an arrangement. Shut up. All this is an agenda. You dumb. You are so stupid. Oh my God, y'all. Oh my God. Why did I click on this video? Y'all try to tell me. Y'all try to say that this is just clickbait. No, y'all trying to tell me this. Jazzy life, get your own life together. Why are you concerned with that? See, I could talk about you because I'm in a good place. I could talk about you. Now, when I'm not in a good place, then I probably won't talk. I probably would just not do a video or whatever. Or I'll be talking about something else. But I can talk about your ass because, hey, I'm good. I'm good over here. But I have to balance out my time. I have to do what I'm supposed to do as far as about my family, right? And I do that, okay? And when I'm falling short of that, they let me know, right? And I take constructive criticism, which is what's wrong with you, okay? When my husband ain't doing what he need to do, I'm gonna holler. We're gonna holler at each other, right? So I'm just saying, my dad's like, get over here talking about Blueface. Who gives a goddamn? Nobody cares about no damn Blueface. Blueface don't even know who you are. He wouldn't even look at you. He wouldn't give you no time of day. You look like He-Man, okay? Why are you playing this game? Nobody cares. Shut up, girl. Shut up, okay? Shut up, my Jazzy life. We don't care. You're wasting valuable time and talking about this with your frozen fruitcake head. Shut up, Wharf. Hey, Lord.
I think she do deserve some stuff like that. So I'm just, all in all, I'm happy for her. I'm happy for.
You happy, girl? You happy for her? What? Why? Why do you think this is okay? Why do you think a dysfunctional man who talks to his children, his son, crazy about really ignorant stuff and tells his son to curse and takes pictures of his son and sends it to other people? What next? I mean, in the buff, in the news. What are you talking about, my dad? Like that's why we know you're a sick bee. You are a sick bee. You are a sick bee. You're a hooker. You're a hooker, my Jazzy life, allegedly. You are a hooker. I don't mean on the terms of you getting paid because you're doing the opposite. You paying people to love you. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not calling you a hooker like you on the streets and you running down the streets going, hey, big day. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you in general, a dumb hooker. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just making me lose it tonight. Just making me lose it. Like, what are you talking about? You're dumb. You always sit up there with them fat hands, some big old hands, some big manly hands, man. Hands. Oh, shut up. Now, heal that. Go run and tell somebody that I'm going off.
Go say so they can say, "Ooh, she's a doctor. Why is she talking like that?" Because you know what? Some people need tough love, and sometimes you gotta talk to people like that because they don't understand no other kind of language. Now I can bring it to. I said it nice to you, you weren't listening, so now I gotta get rough and raw with you because you're too stupid to listen. And yes, I love fried mushrooms, by the way, and I like fried pickles. I don't make them myself, but I will make fried mushrooms. Okay, damn.
For them, you know, even though they don't know me and I don't know them like that, but I'm still happy for them because it could be.
Up my Jazzy, like because you think that's gonna give your punk ass, I mean your sorry. So you think that because they're getting married, it's gonna give you some hope to your jacked up ass relationship? Are you serious, my Jazzy? Like I have a smile on my face because I think the nerve, the audacity, the inclination, the buttermilk of you, the fallopian tube of you, thinking that you're gonna utilize your fallopian tube, and you think that you're gonna somebody he's gonna marry you. You that's gonna give you hope. Why would you want a relationship where a man is putting their hands on you and knocking you between the washer and dryer? Why would you want a man that can't really communicate and love your children unconditionally? Why would you want a man who doesn't respect you, who laughs at somebody calling your mama calling you radio? How is that fun? Why would you want a man that says you're not really his type in a good way? Now, if he said, "Hey, you're not really my type. I usually go with stupid girls, and you're really smart," or you are really pretty. You're not really my type. I usually talk to ugly women or something like that. Now that would make sense, but this mother sucker said you're not his type. Okay, basically you're not good enough is what he was trying to tell you with your dumb self. You are stupid. Oh my god. Put the wrap on this chick and don't take her out the wrapper for a while until she get it. Okay. How you doing, Mike? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. How you doing, Benson? Welcome to the Crystal Palace. Dr. Hey, take a breath. Oh my God. She is Weird Al Yankovicing over here. Oh my God. Jazz is not the marrying type. No, she's not. Oh my God. It's not an easy thing to be a wife. Do you understand what I have to do as a wife? But I love it. It's not easy, but I love it. Some days it's real easy. Other days, oh my God. Having to deal. That's why I said I need feminine energy around here. I need a daughter because it will balance the energy. Because this testosterone, even my little 7-year-old is a mini my husband. God, they get on my nerves, y'all. Oh my God. Mommy, you didn't cut your could you put some a coffee on my sandwich? I mean, I'm like, with my husband, yeah, can you put some coffee? Like, I be looking at them like, get it yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yes, dear, sure, no problem. Here you go. You know what I mean? Good Lord. Well, could you put the vegetables on the side of my noodles and not put them in the noodles? I'm like, what? So you want me to make 2 separate meals? Yeah, baby, if you don't mind. Well, actually, Mommy, I like that too. I think that's a great idea Dad has. You know what I'm saying? My Jazzy life, you wouldn't understand. And I actually can cook. You gotta cook, you gotta clean up. You gotta take care of your children, you gotta take care of your man and your children. And I'm not talking about financially take care of your man like you do. But I'm talking about, you gotta take care of your man. You're a stay-at-home mom. So it's a certain thing you gotta do. You gotta help out with homework. You don't do that. You gotta bond with your husband. You gotta do, date night. Y'all gotta still keep the relationship fresh. It's something things you gotta do. You actually gotta watch your butt. You gotta, comb your hair. Don't man, even if you wearing bedtime clothes, even if you wearing clothes around the house, you still need to brush your dang on teeth. You still need to wash your face. You still need to wash up, take a bath. You know what I mean? You still might have to take 3 times bath 3 times a day because your husband might want to, You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, my Jazzy's like, it's a lot of work, girl. Jazzy needs to lay off that teleport. My Jazzy love you on teleport. Rose. That's how I buy my clothes at a mixture of high end and discount stores. Yes, that's exactly what I do. Let me tell you something. I will go to Shein, but at the same time, I will go to Lane Bryant. At the same time, I will go to
Macy's. I will go to dealers. I will go to Michael Kors and buy stuff for dress. I mean, I don't buy. I don't buy purses for anything right now. That's something I don't do no more. I gotta have me a Michael Kors or Coach or Prada or something. You know, I got a design purse. Then my tennis shoes gotta be like Nikes or Converse or something. I mean, I like Converse on occasion, but I kind of grew out of them, so I'm doing the Nikes now. Okay, so, but my point is, certain things is, you know, I could buy. I have red bottoms. I can't wear them because I can't walk in heels because I'm really bow legged, and I got, you know, a big caboose in the back, and it's too much big butts to be carrying around with them high heels now. She wears that energy on Elmo and Derry. Um, so no, she act like that little boy is really demanding too. Chris is demanding, and you talking about being his wife, girl? Please, you ain't gonna be able to do it. You can't even handle little Derry because he slaps you in the face every day. He's just like his daddy. She needs to be teaching her baby how to talk exactly. Why she on her going, oh, blue face, Krishan Rock. Who gives a damn? Macy's is my jam. Yeah, I mean, I just shop different. So I love Michael Kors. Now I got, I got like probably 30 purses. I got 30 some purses combined with Michael Kors and Coach. And I'm gonna get some more. I'm getting this army purse from Coach, but I'm just trying to hold off because I told my husband I was gonna wait until the middle of the month. He said wait till the middle of the month and he'll get it for me, but he's talking about next month because he's talking about spending a lot of clothes and money. I just went shopping again. I had to get some of my fall I had to get some of my fall winter clothes. You know, now I still hooked up, but I gotta buy him. Then turn around and get him clothes in December. I thought of you when I was going to buy boots. Found a pair of my Kors. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. What happened to 2023 being the year of disappointment? She would believe anything that Bum says. Exactly. He ain't messing with that. He probably felt that at the moment, and then he got to thinking about. He got his common sense, his bearings intact. He's like, oh hell no, I'm not making this chick nothing. I'm gonna make her the bottom of my shoe. Once he got on his feet a little bit more than what he was getting, he's like, I don't know. You see, dude got a job. Shoot, that's to say something.
Something that they have that they're changing.
He just scared. He just scared. She just scared him into getting a job. Hey, Passion, welcome to the Crystal Palace. Hey, y'all, don't forget about the Macy's backstage. I did a video. You can tell Jazz is watching you because she is mentioning the interview I mentioned in the comments. She did. Oh, LOL. A seed them. I said them facts. I like that store, girl. Me too. Most people buy more clothes than what you really need is to get what you already have. Tell it. Yes, I ain't gonna lie, Mike. Yes, I do shop. I do. And then sometimes it be crazy to throw away clothes or to give clothes away just to buy something that looks similar to the ones you threw away. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. I just like shopping. I like shopping. But I got some big things coming up this year that we're trying to do. So I say that I'm trying to get all that out the way, but I still got. What's bad is I still got price tags on stuff that I've never worn before. So I mean, not like one or two outfits, like a lot. It's probably that. So I'm gonna not. I'm gonna. I did get a few fits. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to get one more purse. I want to get this camouflage Michael Kors purse. I mean, not Michael Kors, Coach purse, and then I'm gonna be done for a while. I'm gonna be done until about I'm just gonna wait because I'm trying. I got stuff that we really want to do. We really need to do. I'm gonna get my son stuff and then I'm done. Um, we are retired and now those name brand clothes are gone. Remember, I was telling you to watch Jason Lee's interview. All of a sudden, she's talking about the interview in this video. She is in your bushes. Yeah, I know she girl, she didn't mention she's trying to do a comparison with her and oh girl, which is what I did on my lunchtime when I was cooking at lunch my dinner. Yeah, I read that already. Now, Jazz loves a man to knock her in between the washer and dryer because she always doing laundry, allegedly. I checked out the Silver Dollar Road. Okay, and what happened? What do you think? Hi Mike. What did you think of the movie? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I hope he do her. I hope he do right by Jaden because she's been by his side through it all. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he is really and truly.
Shut up. I can't believe this. I almost posted something on her video.
That's gonna take some changing in her.
I'm not going over to her chat because I don't want her over here, so I don't want to go over there. Okay, I had to.
Honestly, that's gonna take some
I don't
change.
want her over here or her silly people, unless they gonna just sit in the bushes and shut up.
Changing in Jaden, she's gonna have to recognize her worth. Yes, she'll be able to purchase. So she did it to be able to fix her credit. I think she's handling stuff. Her finances good, but on the same time, at the same.
I'm sorry.
I have no clue. I'm a DM you. Yeah, girl.
I'm sorry. It'd be so hard. I know some of y'all really want me to watch through and comb through some of these dumbass videos, but it's really hard to do that when she's not focused at the task at hand. Listen, we want to hear about your Chris. We don't want to talk about Krishan Rock. Everybody's talking about the miserable bunch of peppers and jerk offs. Okay, I don't want to talk about that. Like we've already revisited that girl. You are late. We already talked about them and did a comparison with you and them, and that's the reason why now you want to talk about it. Girl, get a life. Judge always has tons of clothes waiting to be washed. And can't she do a load of when live? When they showed them the lake, it was so they won't let us have nothing. What fantasy land is she is living in? I don't know what fantasy land she ain't living in the right one. She need to get back in. So I'm gonna watch that. I watch clothes clean and listen to reactors laughing so hard. Yes. Shoot, before I get on live, y'all know I put y'all on hold in a second and go throw some clothes in the laundry. I mean in a basket. Y'all already know. Now, even if I have to sit, and sometimes y'all, to be honest with you, when I have this camera off, I'm gonna keep it real. I'll be folding up my clothes. And y'all had heard when I was cooking, I was washing dishes and I was talking to y'all like, I can't let no dish sit no sink. If I don't clean up the whole house, I'm dang gonna sure. I mean, I straighten the house up. It don't have to be deep cleaned all the time. I don't deep clean all the time, but I do straighten up the house. It don't look crazy. Somebody could walk in here and they think it's clean. It's not clean to me, right? But it's clean enough. It's presentable, right? My dad's life, I bet the house not presentable. She's sitting on live. Her children haven't eaten, they haven't talked, haven't done anything, but yet her behind is on live. Just stupid stuff like that. Mike, I live near there. I'm about an hour away. When I lived there, it was very prejudiced. Yes. Well, let me tell y'all this one story. Since y'all talking about that, let me tell y'all a story about what happened with my grandfather. Well, I got two stories about my grandfather. My grandfather, whose parents raised me. What happened was, my grandfather, first of all, was the Ku Klux Klan tried to hang my grandfather, and he got away. Okay, barely. And so my father and his older brother, because it was like 19 of them, and they kind of, handled some stuff, and then they had to get out of town, so they got a warning to go out of town by sundown, or something will happen. So my grandmother basically sent them up to St. Louis, sent him and his older brother Robert up to St. Louis. That's how my father got to St. Louis, and then my mother wound up following him. She transferred. She finished her degree, and then she transferred to school in St. Louis. So, because she was going to Alcorn State. Anyway, I watched that video recently. No, Silver Dollar Road is in North Carolina. Yeah, I have a lot of family in North Carolina. A lot of my lineage is from there. Do I know them? No. And actually, I'm related. And I'm gonna tell you who I'm related to. It's a special that was on PBS, and it was like a slave owner, and his wife had died, and he had, like, I forgot how many white children by with his white wife. And she died or whatever, and he of course had a slave, and I guess he took a liking to the slave. He did have children with her, and before he started having children with her, he did free her, and then he bought her a house on his land. He gave her a house on his land, and then he bought like other land and gave it to. He said at the time that when he died, that if his white children objected to any of his black children getting biracial children getting any of the property, then they will forfeit the property up to the person they rejected it to. He had one child that rejected. So that is my family from the Carolinas. Give me a second here. Let me look and see if I see them. I'm gonna show you who I'm talking about. But anyway, that I'm related to. And the whole town is named after him. PBS. I mean, Jazzy Life ain't talking about nothing, y'all. Y'all know that. PBS. PBS. What's it? North Carolina. I can't remember the name of that family. North Carolina. Let me see if I think it's in North Carolina, South Carolina, North Carolina family. One second. One second here. Anyway, so okay, this is it right here. I think this is it. I want to say this is it right here. Hold on. Okay, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna type this in here. Okay, so this is the family that I'm related to. Okay, so y'all can take a look at this. And I'm also related to them. It's funny though. It's funny, my lineage kind of goes in different places. Even my lineage as far as my 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 native side. That's funny too. Anyway, indigenous side. I'm gonna call it because they was here first. But anywho, so anyway, let's finish. I guess we're gonna talk about my dad's life. Let's finish, I guess, at some point. I grew up in Georgia. I mean, anyways, I'm sorry, I missed something. So it seems like the old man was letting everyone use the land real generous, but now that the kids don't have the experience, so sad. Mike, I think they got kept. I think they kept the land. I grew up in Georgia, a lake in Alabama. I didn't know about the North Carolina. Okay, so let me tell you about the other story, and then we'll get back with my jazzy life. I guess y'all want to talk about this helper. I wanted to hear Jazz talk about Jason's interview. It proves that she's watching. I wanted you to hear. Okay, thank you. You can never stop learning. Learn too much. Okay, so I listened to. I I basically already heard her passion. She basically was like, she's trying to say, oh, they was together. Oh, I support them being engaged and yada yada yada. I want to hear about Chris. That's what I want to hear about. I want to hear about why she looking stupid over here, looking like Lou Rigno, Lou Ferrigno. Okay, I want to hear about that. Anyway, so what happened was, my grandfather. Again, I told you a lot of them were sharecroppers. My grandfather was like, "Yo, he's gonna he went down because he was trying to earn some extra money." And so he went down to this place and he kind of sat on the wagon and this other man walked up and he's like, "Yo, what's up? What you doing?" He said nothing. And he was like, yeah, well, I got some, you can come back here and work for me. I got some land that you can do whatever. And he said he got like an uneasy feeling, right? But he went anyway. And so the woman went and got some water. He went back in the back. They said, "Well, you can go get some water." And he went back to the back and he just got a real uneasy feeling. And something happened where he felt like some real negativity. And so he's like, "All right, then I'm ready to go. Thank you for the work or whatever they paid him or whatever." And he left. And then uh, he saw some people on his way back. And they were like, "Yeah, man, we was afraid for you because normally when people go back there with that man, they don't come back." And he was like, "So y'all want to go tell me?" They was like, "Nah, well, that's just a slave mentality. That's all, Anyway, let's go. That's my story.
Let me know.
That's not me, y'all. That's her.
Help you with what? We'll get from under the table. Let's see how much time we have, y'all. This video has been
Girl, we don't have no time.
rendering this entire time.
I see the PBS. Our family had a family reunion at a school too. At a school too. I've never heard of that, Carolina. You haven't? Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, like it's deep. I'm telling you, I got some wild stuff going on in my family history. I got polygamy in my family history. Okay, like like my like it's wild. Like he got children with all of my Yo, I'm just gonna tell. No, I ain't finna tell y'all that because then y'all be like, yeah, because then them little crazy girls that do videos on me, they'll be like, yeah, Dr. Meredith, this is what reason why Dr. Meredith messed up because they had polygamy and this and stuff. Like let's say, so I had a and he said I snorkel on it when I get to laughing. Oh my God, it's crazy. So I had this one uncle who basically had children with different women in my family. I ain't gonna say what relations and how close they were, but understand that they were related. And so he got children. So like it's crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, that's basically, and that's why I was like looking like, well, dang, how is this, that, and this, that? Well, that's why. Anyway, let's continue. But hey, sometimes during those days, I guess if maybe he was the only man around. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the situation was. I wasn't back then. This was back in 1910. I mean, not 1910, like 1900s. Hell. But y'all want me to know. Hell. Well, no, I lied. This was back in the 1800s. Excuse me. This was in 1860. Okay. This was back in 1860. Okay, this is a long time ago. So I mean, they kind of did that kind of stuff back then. That was during, y'all know what area that was in. So I mean, hey, it happens. We probably all got relatives that got children by, what I'm saying, that get that, because of slavery and moving to different towns and people not knowing and so forth. I have crazy family history. Our great uncle was a cook on a wagon train headed out to the west, and it was like a movie. Yeah. And then I got relatives that was on like the Trail of Tears. Y'all know anything about that? Yeah, it's just wow.
But I was like, I'm gonna start back coming live and talking to you guys because I kind of fell off on coming live. Um,
Actually, my Jazzy life, I thought it was great that you didn't do lives. If you're gonna do lives, you're gonna have to do when children are asleep because you can't handle that because your children are always busting you out for some strange reason. Maybe they're wanting your attention.
yeah, I just been really just protecting myself, my peace, because it's just a lot.
Hmm. Welcome to the Crystal Palace, daughter.
Thank you.
Yes, the Trail of Tears was very
Be
sad.
like, oh, be careful. Oh, she really did. And thank you, mods, for modding. Like, I know y'all probably be like, dang, like, every time I come in here, it be so much. Thank y'all for modding.
Can you start paying your mods or something because they work too hard, have to delete all these stupid comments that you refuse to answer because people legitimately be having some great questions. You came a long way. Kurt lying. She has
I appreciate
not.
that too.
She's the same OG girl. What you talking about? They like, Jazzy Lane, you came a long way.
This is this. Oh, this is my favorite one. Let me know.
No, no, no.
Oh, it just takes a long time for me to do it because it's just like I wish y'all understand like how it is. It kind of when it comes from it's okay. 'Cause I'm speaking it into existence. Your girl's gonna get a camera, okay, and it's not gonna be as hard. But the vlog for today will go up today. It's still rendering and getting fixed up into a vlog. It's gonna go up today.
Bury my heart on wounded knee. Have I ever heard of it? I I don't remember the book, but I do remember the documentary. Yes.
Okay. It's 2:11 here right now. So when it goes up, you guys will see it. I gotta freaking go.
Girl, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. So you get what time was this about? My Jazzy life. 10 hours ago. Okay, so she on Texas time. Okay, so it's 11:53 there, right? 11:53. So it's 11:53 there. Hold on. So 11:53. So why do y'all eat so late? Why do you cook? Why better yet, why do you cook so late? You can warm it up. I'm not saying you can always warm up your food. Why do you cook so late? Your children could be eating now while you got your little stinking self on live. Like, come on. Right. Why do you always sit your tail online instead of cooking for your
Wait, let me
family?
see something.
This is how you know you're not a wife material. Like this is the exact same thing we're talking about. Like you have to make sure, like even on Saturdays, I know, okay, now it's one thing breakfast time. Okay, so breakfast, I know, okay, well before I get on live for breakfast, I need to either be making my food. Sometimes I'll make the food and then my son might request something extra, or my husband might request something. I might be even on live and they'll occur. And I might have to kind of go in there and cook whatever that they're talking about, whatever. But for the most part, I try to have everything done, or I'm in route of doing. I'm maybe doing it at the same time. My Jazzy life, that's a wife. Now before dinner start, before I even get on for dinner, I'm gonna have my dinner made. Listen, my Jazzy, you gotta stop cooking so late for those children. When they get home from school, you should already have their food. You should already have their food ready.
You gotta stop doing that kind of stuff. That's why they be starving when they come in. And then get them already have their food ready so they don't have to ask for the snack right off. Once they get done eating their food, if they don't want any more of the food and you can just do you just gonna do a leftover, for example. No, she's cooking at 2:30 before they get home. Maybe you don't didn't hear her. No, I didn't hear her. Okay. But usually she cooks late. Okay, great. Okay. Okay, Passion, my bad, because I was going to go in. Okay, so yeah, I cook before my son's already here because he homeschools here, whatever. But before my husband gets home, his dinner is if he wants extra dinner, if he wants dinner and what he has to take to work the next day is already cooked. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. So she's about to cook dinner. Okay, cool. But what time do they get home though? They get home before 2:30, do they? Or they get home at like 3 something. My bad, Passion. Mhm. I'm paying bills in mind before I go to the store to buy what it is needed and to restock what is running low. That's a good plan. Did you see Welcome to Roscoe Jenkins? Yes, that was hilarious. Welcome home, Roscoe Jenkins. Yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious family reunion movie. Yes, it was. I was cracking up. I was cracking up. It was great to see all of them in there. I wish it would have been. It was funny, but I wish it would have been more funnier. I wish they would have wrote it more funnier. You know what I mean? I was expecting like Life. You know the movie Life. I was expecting it to be funny like that because they had all those comedians in it.
Yeah, so tonight I'm cooking the kids. Whatever. He's talking to Elmo. He is not talking to me. Why are you doing that to Elmo? He ain't doing that to you. Tonight I'm cooking the kids shrimp Alfredo, and I'm gonna throw some broccoli in it. I'm thinking about throwing some chicken. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. If I want to throw chicken in it, but I will be throwing some shrimp.
Yeah, feed them early. Yep. Them feed them early. Kickstand. She put it in the food. She put the mail email in the food. Jazz does a live notice, no helping with the schoolwork exactly. And then the second thing is that after they eat, they might not want to eat all of that in one day, right? They might not want seconds of that, which is fine. You might want to save it for the next day. It could be leftovers and you can add with something else. But at least give them a snack afterwards because they want snacks afterwards. Sometimes they want to eat the snack. So sometimes you have to tell your children, sometimes let them eat what you cook and then make them a nice little snack, maybe we'll give them some little fruit and a sandwich or something. That's how I do with my son. My son get like 4 meals a day. I'm telling you. And maybe some chips or something, some healthier chips. Or you can always make chips. You can make your own chips. Jazz has no idea what they did at school. Please tell me she is going to try to make homemade Alfredo. Oh, the humidity. The humility. She said that her kids are picky. They didn't eat anything. Yeah, she picky. She picky about feeding them.
So shrimp Alfredo, and that's what the kids are gonna have for dinner tonight. I have so much stuff.
Well, that's good.
I feel like I be rushing. That's
I've never really seen her give them something like that. Usually she'll make some dry ass spaghetti, right? So that's good, my Jazzy life. Okay, so at least you trying to do a little something, right? So that's cool. Okay, my Jazzy life. It's better than what you usually do, right? Right, I can get with that.
So I'm thinking about starting dinner a little.
It's the same meal over and over again. She always makes that? Okay. I must not be watching her or paying attention. I probably just do a video and keep it moving. I thought she was making something different or special. I mean, sometimes, I'll do repeat dinner, especially if it was really good. Like, I made like a mock steak. It wasn't steak, obviously, but it was like a fake steak. It was like a vegetable, you know what I mean, type of thing. And I kind of made it as if it was like steak. And I did like a baked potato. You know how like you get at restaurants? So I did like a baked potato, and I did some kale greens. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty dang on good, y'all. I can't believe this is your family story. This is cool. I can't stop watching it. Yeah, that's part of my family story. Yes. Yes, it's interesting, y'all. It's interesting. I got a lot of layers to me. Yeah, it's interesting to me. I have never been to a family reunion. I just found out when I did the DNA. Once I did the DNA, like this one man was like, "Oh, you related to me on this side, so you're kin to us. You kin to these folks right here." And then they sent me the documentary. I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I remember seeing this on PBS a little while ago." And he's like, "Well, yeah, you this your kin folk." Excuse me. I said, "Okay." It takes less time to make the sauce than it does to cook the pasta. Yeah, the sauce. Oh my god, you can make that from scratch. She probably used one of the powder in the package. I know she don't make it from scratch. You can use milk
earlier, and then they can just warm it up. That way, I'm not just rushing because I usually start dinner at 3, but I'm not gonna be able to start it at 3. Like I'm gonna have to start dinner at like soon. What's she saying? Hey sis, this person needs to get a life.
I hope you troubles are hitting that light.
Girl, Aisha.
Do you hit
for real?
Do y'all come over
hey
here?
Y'all, hey.
All y'all do is
so yeah, I got the nails here, y'all. I may put them back on. What y'all think? Should I put it back on? I don't know what I did wrong with that one, and it was hurting. I feel like I pushed it. I didn't push, what's it called? I don't know what it's called. Cuticles, whatever. I didn't push them back far enough, and I pushed it on top of it, and it was hurting. So I was like, oh, it was this one that was hurting, and this one kept coming off. I kept struggling with my pinky.
Yeah, she is really weird. Come on, my dad doing.
I'm cooking the kids some shrimp Alfredo. I'm going to have, speaking of that, I need to take that out. Some tilapia. I should cook that. I'm gonna have tilapia. I think I'm gonna make tilapia too for the meal prep.
I want to see Jazz hug her kids, say she loves them and proud of them, but we never see it. She's hugged her children, you know what I'm saying? But she's just gonna do it because you said so. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be because she wanted to. I mean, I'm just being honest. Just being honest. Here we go.
I wish my daughter would eat shrimp. She's so picky.
Shrimp is like the roach of the sea, but go ahead and wish your daughter eat shrimp. Your daughter's not eating shrimp for a reason, okay? But whatever. God, why would you want your daughter? I ain't gonna say that. Let me stop talking about it. It's not my dietary. Let me not insult anybody else's dietary. My bad. My bad. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She only eat Alfredo sauce and pasta, no chicken, nothing. They do not. The older ones will eat it with broccoli, but the younger ones will not.
Just because you don't introduce vegetables to them, you don't give them vegetables. Jazz tells her kids that she doesn't want to be touched. Yes, but she'll hug them every now and then. No, I seen her hug them every now and then, even if it was just for the video. I mean, I've really seen her look. Now, have I heard her say, "I'm proud of you"? No. I've heard her say, "Hey, I love you," but I've never heard her say, "I'm proud."
Like, unless it's like I gotta like chop it up. It's really small to where they can't see it. Then they'll eat it. Or about it like chopped broccoli.
Look, I'm not chopping up nothing small for my son to eat vegetables. We're vegetarians over here. Look, here's the vegetable. Eat it. Simple.
that's already chopped up and it's frozen, then they'll eat it. But I only have regular broccoli, so I just pick it out of theirs. Put them on. Not right now.
If you was feeding them that from the get
I
go,
am though.
you weren't just
I
eating
do like
meat.
them.
If you
I
weren't
like
just
them.
if you weren't just eating meat, then they would have been eating gallons and gallons of veggies by now. But you don't feed them veg. My dad's life. You just start them off like that.
What y'all cooking for dinner? What's everyone's plans for dinner?
Why you want to know what I'm cooking for dinner so you can copy what I'm doing because you know that stuff that you're about to make is whack.
Okay, hold on. All right, mods, y'all hold it down. I have to go. My kids will be home from school soon. Jess, I'm gonna DM you letter says to everybody else. I hope they have a wonderful day. Okay, love. I understand.
Girl, just go ahead and go. Jasmine don't care about you leaving or not staying.
You should try juicing. That shit makes you lose hella weight. I have juiced. I haven't did it like consistent like all week, but I have did a juicing as well. I forgot to mention that in my video. I just realized that, but it's okay. I can mention it in my next update. Chicken burgers, onion rings, quick and easy. I wish my kids would eat onion rings. Maybe they would. My older one.
Why would you want? I mean, well, onion rings onions. The onions do help. It's a great health property, but onion rings fried, it's not all that healthy. I mean, don't you? I would rather my children eat like veggies. How about that, my Jeffrey? Like, do you see that a comment in the corner? Hope your trolls hitting the like buttons, blah blah blah. Support you, sis. Hey sis, all right, Miles, y'all hold it up. I'm about to ready to leave. You trying to juice and shit making you lose hella you poop all day. Chicken burgers and onion rings. That my daddy's life. Jazz, didn't you expect your cat on? Oh, I see that. Oh shit. Oh, shit. Wait a minute. Girl, I wasn't even paying no attention. I started looking at something else. Jazz. My Jazz. I think I seen this in somebody's chat. I ain't gonna miss somebody's thing. My Jazz, like, wait, Jazz, didn't you expose your cat online and never remove it? And does Chris check you when you're disrespectful to Medusa and speak on LaKenya child support? And when is he proposing to you? That's what
Would, but my youngest one, I wonder if they would, and I just don't tell them what it is. I'm gonna tell them it's a.
Kaylin is 11 years old. She should know how to take a shower, clean her face by herself. But shoot, y'all still have to brush my son's teeth sometime, and he's 7 years old. He brushes them, but he don't brush them the way that I feel like he should brush them. And my dentist says that one of the dentists at the spots was like, yeah, she still brushes her son's teeth. Well, she's a assistant, you know what they call assistant dentist, a dentist assistant actually. Yeah, she was like she still brushes her son's teeth and he's like 14 because she wants to make sure, or 14, she said 14 or 6, it was something weird like that. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, 7-year-olds, they do a fast job. Yes, they do. And I'm like, he did a fast job. I'm like, because I knew he didn't brush it. I'm looking at him, I'm like, he had toothpaste on his face a little bit, but it wasn't quite right, you know what I mean?
Circle french fry. You're crazy. Okay, love.
Come on, my Jersey, like, get to the point. What you get ready to block them?
But anyways, yeah, my video is gonna go up still.
Come on, wrap this up. You and that boy yelling in the background, Elmo, Elmo, Elmo. What? I'll be like, what? She should act like she Elmo and say, what? What do you want, sir? What do you want? Hey, Jazz and family. Chicken burgers. Never heard of chicken burgers. I didn't know it was such thing as chicken burgers. Wow, I'm learning a lot tonight. Kaylin could learn some cooking skills like real cheap. Yep, I agree with that. Or small things, but Jazz controls the food. Yeah, but she don't want them to eat. She don't want Kaylin going in there making everybody a grilled cheese sandwich because she'll have it lit.
Hey, Libby, how you doing, love? How you doing?
Somebody says, "What do you mean by proposal?" Not her and the Vecchio.
SJ Talks. You might have to go back in the beginning of my video of this live stream and see what I was talking about and everything that's going on. Doing great. That's good. Leave the flowers alone. I keep putting the flowers back in there. He keeps taking them back out. Stop, legend.
Do you know any other language besides Stop Legend?
Breathing some love. I still have to do a thumbnail, so here, let's see.
I just like, I'm sacrificing sleep, girl. I need to be sleeping. You not talking about nothing. Oh my God, come on. And you look like Rihanna. Girl, you soup a street racer, shut your mouth. This girl don't look like nothing. She look like she look like I feel like I've seen this stuff before. She looks like she looks like dang on Worf. That's the Klingon on Star Trek. No, girl, you lying to her. Please hit the like even if you're in the they in the boom boom room. Even if you're in the boom boom room, hit the like. At 10 point stand, she talks to Jason Lee. Okay, hold on.
Through everything. That's why I said he did it after it could have been because of there was different ways how it could have went. It could have been because of the whole interview with Jason. Could have been because of there was different ways how it could have went. It could have been because of the whole interview with Jason Lee, and he started recognizing stuff, seeing things, or he could have did it to get back at.
Girl, that's what I'm saying. This mindless F mess she talking about.
You know, to take the eyes off of Krishan and or to get back at his mama. It's like 3 different ways. Like just that's only because of what he put out. So that's just my opinion. I ain't gonna lie.
Who cares? Your opinion sucks. Your opinion.
He's not gonna be faithful. I could never be with the man who denies his child.
We heard. I'm done.
Like, for the oxtails.
Oh, here we go. My Jazzy life. Wait, Chris, didn't you Jazz, didn't you expose your cat? Okay, I read it all. Okay, I thought somebody was gonna say something different.
Let's see. Let's try to find one here. Let's just see. I'm not eating any meat right now, so that's not what I typed in.
Nakia, same way she got her 19-year-old, and Nakia crap can't her daughter help her Apparently not. They raising their daughters to be useless. That's all it is. I'm not calling the children useless. I'm saying they trying to raise them to be that way. I'm just saying like them. Why these kids not help out? I help out when I was 10 years old. I sure did too. I should eat this time of the morning, but I'm heating up garlic bread and dipping sauce. I shouldn't. I should. Should you shouldn't eat or should? All of a sudden, she's talking about Jason Lee after us, right? Uh, should not. At 11 years old, I knew how to wash, iron, and don't do it now, but help so much.
Why is
Not,
he doing this?
no, I was doing all this stuff because my mother wanted me
Hold
to
on, y'all.
take care of myself in case something happened to her.
I'm trying to go to Google.
And my daddy got somebody else. She wanted me to be independent. But my daddy, when something happened to her, and some other woman had to come in there and try to raise me, or one of my aunts or something, she always wanted me to already know how to do stuff.
School space wipes and Fenty. I heard Fenty's expensive though. But I mean, why does it keep doing this? I'm trying to go to Google. I said Google. What the fuck? Google.
We had no dishwasher. I did it, but I got it allowance every week. Me too. That's what happened with me.
Let's see.
I have a dishwasher here, but I've never had a dishwasher before. Well, I have had one other dishwasher before, but like this is probably I didn't use the other one. I definitely used this one. I just started using this dishwasher. We've been here for a while, long while, but I'm just now using this dishwasher.
It lightens up the dark spots though. Okay, I might have to try.
Dishwasher.
Okay, let's see. Here we go.
If I have dishes that I gotta wash, I'm gonna wash them while the dishwasher's going. My ear's itching.
We have Kings. Oh, Kings and Queens Jamaican. Tony's Jamaican. It's like everything. Oxtails that are all Jamaican places. Oh, but this one look good. Right, it says they closed though right now. No, I just wanna.
Jazz get Dennis
I just wanna.
face wipes and
What?
It looks wonders on your face. I had a great experience with both of them. It's
oh, this look good. I've never had stuff like this. Look good. Y'all, it's a substitute to M&M's. Like that's healthier.
Okay, she's dumb. Yeah, I can't. She's not talking about nothing. She's talking about Krishan Rock and being dumb, and I don't know what she's talking about. Which is why we veered off and started having other conversations because I cannot with her. So for those that wanted to watch this, I really appreciate you. I'm sorry for those that didn't want to hear about my. I don't apologize to you. I'm not great. But let's just say I get y'all like why you talking about your family history or whatever. Well, hell, it's better than talking about my Jazzy life, okay? I'm sorry, but she wasn't talking about nothing. She wasn't hitting on nothing. I could have really just did what I originally was gonna do in the first place, which I was gonna do, but I was like, oh, y'all want to hear my Jazzy life, so I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all hear about my Jazzy life and let her talk that she wants to talk her talk. I mean, after all, that's why y'all got me monetized because y'all want to hear my Jazzy life. And that's fine. I'll give y'all my Jazzy life. But hey, in between while we talking about my Jazzy life, we're gonna talk about other stuff too, okay? All right, y'all, I gotta go to sleep. I've been on way longer than what I had said. I said originally I was gonna do an hour. I supposed to just been doing an hour. I was supposed to get off at 12 o'clock. Now 12 o'clock went to 1:19. That's ridiculous. Okay. I remember my house. I got paid every week for helping out. Jazz do what Kaylin do that with Kaylin. She gives them candy or something. I don't know. She gives them something stupid. They are old enough. And I wouldn't even give no candy because you forcing yourself to have to go to the dentist. I mean, why would you do that? They old enough where they can get them in a mall or Five Below. I remember my grandmother's house didn't have a central, just relied on the breeze from the sounds. Yep, we did too. In my grandmother's house, I photograph my name. You gonna make me sing that? Yeah, I'm gonna read the rest of these comments, and then I promise you, I'm out of here. Um, let's see, what else did we say? Okay, let's see. She started cooking as, let me see. You are so blessed to have a family on PBS special. Wow, that is amazing. I do most of my family history, and I do know most of my family history, and it's hard work. Yeah, I like research. I mean, I done went back to the 1600s. Some family members I done went back to the 15. I did some. I have to look at, it, but I got like a lot of history. Once I found out where I came from, I was able to trace it all the way back. I was able to trace it all the way back. I mean, some people I've contacted and talked to, and some people I did. I mean, because people be treating you funny sometimes. So I really did. I was like, why are you on here? You know what I mean? Um, we're all that black doula by the same mother. Yeah, I think so. From my understanding, is it was all the children were by. Wait a minute, no. If I remember correctly, I think she had some children by somebody else first. I think she had some children first by somebody else, by a slave or something. I think she had children by another slave, and then I think I'm not sure how many. And then she, came to work for a boy, and then once she started working for him, then she started having children with him. So I think, if I remember correctly, I think it was like two to three, two. I want to say one to two, one through three, or something like that. She had children with him, with the slave, and then she had children, obviously, with the slave master. So if I remember correctly, I have to look back at it. I made a cake mix. Just read the directions and learn exactly. I bought my first cookbook when I was 8 years old. Exactly. My mom showed me how to cook. I mean, I cook differently. I don't make the stuff she makes. She makes all like meat and stuff. I don't do all that. But I did. In my mother's house, there's a photograph of what gone past. Makes me laugh. There's a little girl where the other world. She got much to learn. Get her fingers burned. And it's the thing between you and me. 'Cause we are family, yeah. Shower me with your love. Every day. Y'all want me to sing that, and I ain't gonna sing that. That song, man, that song is deep. I don't know if y'all ever listened to Corinne Bailey, right? But she got some beautiful music. I love her. She's like one of my favorite artists. Check her out, Corinne Bailey Ray. Now I don't know if y'all know she got like just like a star, and y'all probably heard of that, and y'all might have heard of put your records on, girl. Put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. That's the truth. Anyway, let me go ahead and go, y'all. I don't feel like all this today. I am so tired. I'm ready to start talking crazy to me. I mean, real crazy. I mean, crazy than I usually talk. But let me go ahead and go. But
I'm pretty sure there's something out there.
Mm-mm. What a useless. She's about as useless as a tick on a tick on a bull. I gotta go. Anyway, thank you so much for signing on. Please like and share the video. I would really, 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 I mean, really, 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 really. If that's one of your favorite songs, I'm trying to tell you, I love her. She's like one of my. I love her music. It rocks. It's so chill. A lot of people's like it puts them to sleep. I'm like, well, I don't know why I put you. I'm like, well, you must be sleeping in here because she got some good music. I don't know what they talking about. But please make sure y'all like and share the video. This video we was just talking, we was kicking the bobo, which I mean, my bobo is better. At least I give you some type of fruit or some type of knowledge or something. Good Lord, we talk about something. We talk about cooking and how to burn. I know some people like, oh, you're so judgmental. Oh, why you always got something to say? Okay, so I need do me this favor, y'all. For those that's in the bushes, only got 33 thumbs up. Since you in here, can y'all please like the video? Can y'all please like the video? I only got 33 now. I should have at least 45 or 46. Can y'all please like the video on y'all way out? If you forgot by chance, please like and share the video again. Please make the numbers go up. I would really, 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 really appreciate it if you would go ahead and do that. Because I'm still looking at 33. Like, so I'm gonna sue the rest of y'all are trolls. I don't want to call y'all trolls. Y'all not trolls. I'm just gonna assume that y'all just in the boom boom boom. I'm not gonna call y'all trolls. I apologize. I'm just being funny. Okay, y'all not trolls. Y'all just in the boom boom boom. Okay, boomer crystals. Can y'all like the video for crying out loud? Shit. I mean, shoot. I'm sacrificing my sleep sitting up here talking to y'all. Y'all gotta like this video now. I'm tired. And I tried to do a video. I tried to, but this, my God, my Jazzy life, y'all. It was so annoying for her to be talking about these folks. I don't want to hear nothing about her talking about these folks. Go ahead and like the video. Yeah, you bush babies. No, they in the boom boom boom. They boom 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 babies. So it's 10 of y'all. And I know my Jazzy like to not send 10 people over here. And my Jazzy like to not send 10 people over here to like this video. I mean to listen to what I had to say. And I know you're gonna make a video, you could at least give like the video on your way out. All right, y'all, I'm out. Wait for y'all. Anyway, thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed evening. Thank you, a night, morning for most of us. All right, y'all. Thank you each and every one of y'all for coming live, even though you didn't like the video. I still appreciate it. Hit those crystals, hit that um hmm, diamonds or crystals, okay? And crystal balls. Thank you.